being able to actually use the ratings I got and actually hone in on those skills, because it is use it or lose it. It's been an absolute blessing to be able to work in different academies.
All right, welcome back everyone to another Blue Line Aviation video. I'm Vishnu, I'm Multi-Engine Academy Lead here. Beside me is Brennen. He's our Commercial Academy Lead going through his multi-transition training.
Howdy.
He's gonna
Clear
get
left,
checked
clear
out
right.
in the Seminole in the next week so he can help provide training to people seeking their commercial multi, private multi, and multi-engine instructor ratings.
Looking forward to it. It's going to be a great time learning from Vishnu Iyengar. 60 cross check. 75 rotate. Tap the brakes. You're up. And 88. And then no pre-maneuver check. Listen here, but I'm assuming all lights on, everything forward.
Yep.
Flaps, cowl flaps open besides high energy and VMC.
Yep, so that's the new thing you'll add to your pre-maneuver check, is just check the cowl flaps and see if you need them before every maneuver. All right, so we can just start with slow flight.
All right.
1 hour later.
I am from Waunakee, Wisconsin, so just a little north of Madison. Grew up my whole life around the area, went to college in Minnesota, and then came back and was doing sales before coming to Blue Line. Ever since I was a little kid, I mean, planes were the coolest thing ever to me. Would always go to Air Venture, check out all the like show planes, all the air shows that they got. My grandpa, he was also an avid aviation lover, and I told him I was going to Blue Line. It was awesome to see his face for it. So he always told me cool stories, and thought I could turn this into my career and have cool stories as well.
Yeah, well, here you are. So what are you looking forward to most about instructing in the Seminole now?
Well, the elephant in the room is the two engines. Two engines, definitely, but honestly, the intensity of it. You know, there's a lot more moving parts with the Seminole than the Archers. And brand new planes off the factory line, so really cool to be able to fly these. Yeah, excited to work with more students as well as they get to multi-engine training.
Right. Yep. As our friend Patrick and another one of our multi-instructors says, two engines is better than one.
Mm-hmm. Always.
So we're above that 200 degrees now, so we can go ahead and slowly add that power back in and even it out. Get our 100 knots.
When you got to multi, what was like the biggest difference in flying that you saw right away?
Yeah, so like you said, I mean, these planes are so much faster, so everything's moving a lot faster in these airplanes. And I went from teaching private for a year here before I went to multi, so we have about 4 to 6 weeks for that private course where we're able to teach these students every day in, about 20 to 25 flight lessons to get them their private pilot's license. And Camel, even private multi, commercial multi, and MEI, these are 3 to 5 day courses, so everything is condensed. You get 3 to 5 flights to master this airplane, and if you don't have any experience in it, and you're not studying and preparing every day, it moves really fast. So you have to be prepared, and that was kind of the biggest adjustment was for me, how to condense it, how to get all the information relayed to the student so that they're prepared to fly, multi-engine airplanes on their own safely for other companies or by themselves.
Awesome. Yeah, that's kind of how it was for me when I remember going through multi-training here. Was we did 3 MEI flights, 3 days.
Yeah.
Sent me to the check ride, and awesome experience.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, you are really able to learn everything in that amount of time, especially with the Camel experience you got, and the 15 hours you need to take your MEI check ride. So it works out really well. But like you said, I mean, these planes are just so much faster. The courses are shorter compared to, the commercial academy that you teach and the private academy I used to teach in. So how's instructing in different academies made you a more well-rounded pilot overall?
I mean, simple as, we got everything from private, instrument commercial, CFI, double I, and to multi-engine operations. So for me, it's been a blessing because I'm able to hone in on all my skills day to day. One day I'll be in the Archer doing VFR operations, polishing up maneuvers and working with students. And then next day I'm doing IFR operations, and now today, multi-engine. So being able to actually use the ratings I got and actually hone in on those skills, because it is use it or lose it. It's been an absolute blessing to be able to work in different academies.
Yeah, I agree. I've been lucky enough to teach in everyone too, and you get all these ratings. We were both students here, so we know we were able to go through every single rating and teaching in that just to better our knowledge, stay current on it in preparation for the next big steps in both our careers. For the upward progression, it's really good to stay current on all these topics, because if you don't and you go fly IFR without having done approaches or staying current or up to date on your knowledge, you're going to make mistakes, and we want to minimize risks as much as possible. So
Introduced a bit of variability to my life. So what I mean by that mainly is I absolutely love teaching. So it's an absolute joy to meet with students every day. However, now as a lead and a check instructor, I get to work on more evaluations towards the end of course, pre-solo evals. So I get to reach a wider audience of students, and it's awesome. It's my favorite part of the job. So there's that side of it. And then also I get to help lead a team along with my assistant, Kevin Hamilton, as well as the other leads here, and actually make a well-oiled machine, help out where I can, and help with all of our instructors' professional development as well.
yeah, I think it's really awesome because just like this industry, like corporate flying and even airline flying is very similar setup, right? You start as a first officer, in our case, instructors, then you get progressed to captain, something like a check instructor. They have line check airmen that have similar jobs in making sure low seniority pilots are checked properly flying for the line. Same way we do our new hire training here. I'm lucky enough to run that for us. And putting our foot in every single area to make sure that the flight school is functioning properly all times, and making sure all our students are being taught in a standardized manner. So I think it's pretty cool how it reflects from Blue Line, but also to the next steps that everyone's going to be facing in their future careers.